You know that feeling you get when you realize you've eaten too much Mexican food and that you're going to be on the toilet so long that Hiroshima and Nagasaki are going to look like nothing compared to what you've done in there? It's the same feeling I had when I realized that the video being shown to you in the background does not matter. But before that, I want to show you a few things that otherwise I'll never get the chance to show you. See, at some point during the build, I decided that I didn't like how the wood looked and that it looked too bland and boring, so I decided to go for a deep slate look with the bricks and stuff. But once again, it no longer matters. Whoa, is that the deep dark? When did we get here? Why are we here? What are we looking for? Are we trying to get anything in specific? How many levels are we gonna get? Did we kill the warden? Did we die? How many times did we die? Well, none of it matters, so... Now, at some point, I did end up getting stuck in the nether. I don't know how the hell this happened. All I know is I went through the nether portal, and I had to lose all my stuff in order to get out. So, that happened. But hey, it doesn't matter. And then boom, the grand finale. The reason why none of this matters. You see how that green bar isn't moving? Well, that tiny little percent is what is preventing me from playing on this world anymore. I could have sworn I made a backup the day before. At the end of every session, I try to make a backup, but I guess I just forgot. So I did the usual, go cry in the shower with your clothes on after eating a pint of ice cream. I decided to make a new world, and, this time I'm happy to say, I was not surrounded by a birchwood forest, so that's already a win in my book. After looking around for a little bit, I found one of those biomes that it's just like stone hills. So I decided to do what my forefathers did and take advantage of the situation and take all the abundantly obvious resources that were handed to me. Although I didn't find the city of gold that was promised to us, I did find some emeralds, but I can't get them right now. Also, for no real reason, I just decided that I wanted to create a 3x3 map wall, so I decided to start doing that by filling out this map first. And let me just say, the villagers are not happy with me. I went village to village, just absolutely raiding and taking everything from them. I know I was making jokes about it earlier, but damn, I am really making my forefathers proud. Holy. No potato or slice of bread was safe. I'm taking it all. I swear, there's nothing I will not take from these people. I want everything. Every last scrap of food, every little crumb, I want your 401k. Give it to me. Give it to me right fucking now. I fucking want it. No matter how fucking useless, I want it. I want that shit. That shit's mine. The goblin wants some fucking gold. Give me the gold, you little fucking bitch. Give me the fucking gold. All your little fucking trinkets, all of them, they're all fucking mine! Yes! Yeah! Yeah, no, I honestly no idea what all that was about. It was almost like Christopher Columbus himself had taken over my body, and I had just sailed across the ocean blue. No, but in all seriousness, I want to stop this bit before I get to the villager trading hall part, because then, then we'll have like a huge issue, with, fucked up history aside, I did find this really cool cave that I have decided to make my temporary base while I gather resources to make the villager trading hall. Near the entrance of the cave, I found a cool little tunnel system that splits off into 3 different sections, 2 of which leading out into the outside of the mountain, and then one of which being a random path leading into a dead end. After adding a little bit of light to the cave to reduce the spawn rates, I started to work on the entrance into the temporary base so that it looks more like a base and less like a random hole in the side of a cliff. After building somewhat of a base, I decided to go mining, and I found quite a bit of stuff. I found a abandoned mine shaft. I found part of a lush cave. It's not exactly a lush cave. It's just like a little bit of a tunnel. Like, it's just a tunnel. Yeah. None of that was really useful though, because all I really need at the moment is deep slate. Seeing as deep slate is the primary block that I'm going to be using for today, there's not really a whole lot I could do with like the mossy blocks and stuff. So for now, it's just going to be in the back burner, like in the back of my mind, just waiting to be used. So, however, I did get a lot of stuff. Like as you can see, there's stacks upon stacks of copper, iron, gold. Not a lot of diamonds because they're not really on surface level anymore when it comes to big caves, because people complained about how easy they were to get. Even though I thought that was fucking stupid, because I would rather explore a cave and find diamonds than have to dig through deep slate for about an hour just to find 6. So, fuck you guys suck ass. I realized that I was starting to run low on coal because it doesn't really spawn down in deep slate. So I decided to go chop down an entire birch and oak wood forest so that I can get enough charcoal. Yeah. I got annoyed having to go back and forth between the village and the temporary base, so I made this stairway down to another portal and linked it up. I didn't include a recording of me linking them up because that's a bunch of annoying nerd shit where you have to divide shit by 8, find the perfect block so that it doesn't end up fucking shit up, so that it divides evenly and not incorrectly, like, 0.25 extra instead of, just 0.00. So, yeah, that's a bunch of nerd shit. You don't want to see nerd shit. You're here for entertainment, not nerd shit. Math is for nerds. Math is for fucking losers. If you wanted to see that, you're fucking weird. Eventually I got bored and just decided to craft a bunch of TNT so that I can get some ancient debris to make netherite, obviously. Anyways, not a lot happened. I didn't die or anything, but here's something for your little ADHD brains. Here's a bunch of explosions going off. Oh, isn't that cool? Cool, yeah. I decided to go out and get blaze rods for the Eyes of Ender. Dude, I don't know what it is with Bedrock, but it is fucking insane. It is hard as hell to find a fucking nether fortress. I don't understand why it is so hard. It just is. And it's just, it was one of the most annoying things ever. So I'm not even going to put you through the pain of that. I'm just going to drop you straight into the action of me fighting blazes and stuff. So, have fun. While I was looking for the stronghold, I stumbled upon a skeleton spawner, so I decided to make a mob grinder out of it. Yeah, no, that's about it with that. Yeah. I mean, we all know how a mob grinder works. Here's a clip that I got from the next day. As expected, the FPS tanked, but I did not expect it to be a literal fucking slideshow. Like, that, like, see, that arrow, like, yeah, no, this is bad. So, for, like, the next, like, 2-3 days, I decided that I would tidy up the area, because it was built into the side of a cliff, and it was hard to get in and out, so I decided to level out the cliff by filling in the hole, and then I destroyed basically an entire fucking mountain, but not all of it, just like a good section of it, so that it's a bit more flat and I can build something on top of it, which I will get to at a later date. But for now, there's a few ideas floating around what I may or may not do with this area. So that giant section that you're looking at right now, kind of just a giant blob of stone, that is what I excavated. There used to be a giant hill there. You could even see that tube that the skeletons would go through for the mob grinder. Yeah, so, yeah. I don't have a beacon. I decided to get rid of the hill at the village so that I can build a villager trading hall there again without a beacon. But this time it was a little bit easier because now I've had efficiency 5 on my tools. I now have mending, so I don't have to constantly, get different tools and enchant them again. So I could just, go to the mob grinder, get this shit done, and then I'm Gucci. But again, this took hours. I think in total, I would say I spent about 10, maybe. Dude, I would even go as far as to say 20 hours. Because I'm a slow motherfucker. So. And here we are. The grand finale. Defeating the Ender Dragon. Here we go. I managed to not record me getting the elytra, but I did manage to get the "you died" screen on camera, so I guess that's cool. Luckily, I didn't die too far from the spawner thingy, so I mean, that's chill, I guess. I'm just gonna skip to the part where I start working on the villager trading hall. But I didn't really do too much. Seeing this footage right here, all you really see is the pathway. I'm just gonna skip right to the end of where I'm currently at because I am really tired, and I don't feel like editing anymore. So I'll get a clip of that real quick and I'll put it in here. So like I said, yeah, not too big of a difference. Same walkway, added a balcony. Just put the walls back in, added some spruce logs so that can add a nice little bit of contrast. And yeah.